1992. Negative Land formed in the San Francisco Bay Area, nexus of the first Summer of Love in the 1970s. Their experimental bent was overt from the outset by virtue of their taking their name and the name of their label from the group of cosmic rockers Noi. It was the first of many of their appropriations. Since their eponymous debut record in 1980, Negative Land released a number of albums with tracks ranging from pure collage to more tuneful affairs. These completely uncommercial efforts were released on their own label until they signed to SST Records, which was home to US punk and post-punk acts such as Black Flag, The Minutemen, Firehose, Husker Du, and The Descendants, and Bad Brains. The first release for SST by Negative Land was 1987's Escape from Noise, and it gained them a wider audience. It was amplified by their media baiting, culture jamming, promotional techniques, which were imaginative and sometimes ethically questionable. Following the somewhat unexpected relative success of this Escape from Noise album, the group created a press release claiming a link between their tune Christianity is Stupid and a quadruple familicide. The ensuing scandal from the media stunt became the foundation for one side of Negative Land's next release, which was called Helter Stupid, and it sampled news broadcasts of the coverage with the Reverend Esdras Perkle, whose same sermon had been used on Christianity is Stupid. Coincidence? There was also an interview by Charles Manson, and what was the most brazen, unauthorised sample to date, Helter Skelter by the Beatles, obviously. In 1992, the group followed up with an overtly humorous tribute record entitled U2. This initiated a lawsuit with U2's record label and then subsequently their own label, SST. This case took a terrible personal toll and it almost destroyed Negative Land as a band. Reciprocally, it increased their media profile and their market profile dramatically, and they were able to capitalise on a practical experience as at the sharp end of copyright to bring it into the forefront of the medium and to give it the state of as legitimacy as a subject matter for contemporary music, which it hadn't been up until that point. Nobody done tunes about copyright. Follow up U2 with a tune called Guns, focused on gun control, and it introduced samples which were actually pretty much the same as those on stone skis, the motorcade sped on, which I talked about in a previous chapter. And thus it was, Negative Land, yeah, rock and roll, 4 stars.